The Macedonians are clearly separated from the Greeks in the biography of Alexander the Great of Macedon, written by the Latin historian Quintus Curtius Rufus. No other data is known for the life of this historian, but it is believed that he lived in the 1st century AD. We will give an extract, which is without doubt the most persuasive for the subject we're covering. It's about a testimony related to the individuality of the language of the ancient Macedonians. Quintus Curtius Rufus very clearly writes that the ancient Macedonians and the Greeks communicated with each other by translators. An event is known when the Macedonian Philotas was on trial for preparing a conspiracy for the murder of Alexander the Great. The conspiracy was discovered, and Philotas was publicly interrogated by Alexander himself. Quintus Curtius Rufus, describing this event, clearly wrote that the Macedonians spoke in a distinctive language. He even quotes a statement by Alexander the Great himself, in which he, addressing the Macedonians in first person plural, mentions, quote, "the mother tongue and our language." Alexander addresses Philotas with the words,
"The Macedonians are going to judge your case. Please state whether you will use your native language before them."
Philotas denied, explaining that except Macedonians, there were members of other nations as well. To this, Alexander told the people who were present,
"Do you see how offensive Philotas finds even his native language? He alone feels an aversion to learning it. But let him speak as he pleases. Only remember, he as contemptuous of our way of life as he is of our language."
But Philotas was not indifferent to these accusations, so in his reply he said,
"I am remarked for refusing to speak in the mother tongue, and that I am grossed out by the Macedonian traditions. So I am threatening the kingdom by despising it. But long ago, the very same mother tongue was abandoned in the communication with other nations. So the winners and the defeated had to learn a new foreign language."
Still, Alexander's general Bolon interfered with the accusations against Philotas, who among many things accused Philotas thus,
"Even though he was Macedonian, he was not embarrassed by using a translator to hear out the people that spoke in his native language."
This event is so clear in relation to the existence of an individual Macedonian language that no comment is needed. We can also see from this description that a part of the Macedonians, because of practical reasons, greater opportunity to communicate with the other nations, etc., used the language Koine, which was the common language made of different Greek dialects, but words from other languages as well, even though they kept speaking Macedonian with each other. We can see that during the trial of Philotas, he was scolded by Alexander for not wanting to address the Macedonians in the mother tongue. Philotas then accused Alexander of introducing the language Koine, and said that the Macedonian language was neglected long ago. So now, even the winners, the Macedonians, and the defeated, the Greeks, Persians, and other people under Macedonian reign, had to learn this new language. Bolon interfered, accusing Philotas that even though he was Macedonian, when he had the opportunity, he communicated with the Macedonians using translators. This is very significant proof that at the time many Macedonians did not even know the language Koine. So when they wanted to address someone, they did it using translators. Philotas, even though he knew the Macedonian language, did not want to listen to the Macedonians talk in their own language, but insisted on listening to their words translated into Koine. Quintus Curtius Rufus also mentions the Macedonians separately from the Greeks. Related to the conquering of the Asian tribe Arica and the stay in their country, Rufus writes,
They were 6,000 Macedonians, 200 noblemen, and 5,000 Greeks, with 600 cavalries.
And this is yet more strong evidence against the present-day Greek propaganda.